As parents, we always expect that children should openly communicate with us by expressing whatever happened in the school or when they are in grandparents' house or in the friend's house. We want them to tell everything which happened there without our presence. But many children do not open up and speak. But this is okay for a while. But if somebody is going to exploit your child in terms of a bad touch, and if your child is not able to communicate to you, then that becomes the danger zone for you to become alert and help your child become confident and handle such situation. Today I am going to talk about what is good touch and bad touch and how to help your child understand this good touch and bad touch. Not only that, how you are going to help your child confidently face that situation and overcome that. For this, I am going to give you 5 simple steps. Do not forget to watch this video till the end. Myself Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach. So when we talk about good touch and bad touch, we need to know at what age we can teach them. As parents, we should be really knowing at what age we should be able to teach them good touch and bad touch. To a certain degree, from the age of 4 years to 6 years, you can teach them to a small level of what is good touch and bad touch and make them understand on a basic level. But when they are above 6 years to 10 years or 12 years, you can very well openly talk about what is good touch and bad touch and what is their private part, how they have to react to it when somebody is going to make them feel uncomfortable. So based on their age group, you can help your child understand what is good touch and bad touch. Now let's dive into the 5 simple steps on that. The number 1 step is help them understand what is good touch and what is bad touch. So when I have to define what is good touch, tell the child when somebody is going to make you feel happy, a warm hug, a high five or a pat on the back, all these types of body touch is going to make you feel secure, happy and also feel confident. These are all called good touch. But when it comes to bad touch, we have to tell them whenever somebody is going to hug you or somebody is going to touch you, if they are going to make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel fearful or make you feel nervous, then you have to stop and think about whether I'm feeling happy or whether I'm feeling nervous, and then you have to start reacting to it. But to identify what is a bad touch, a children has to know about what is a private parts. Now here comes step 2, teach your child the body parts. Whenever you're teaching your child about the body parts, you have to tell about what are all the external body parts, internal body parts and what are all the private body parts which can be mentioned clearly to the children so that they understand what is their own body and how to handle that. And when you're mentioning about the private body parts, do not associate with any nicknames, do not associate with any jokes or do not associate with any pervertness or resistance towards that. All body parts are same and it has to be kept clean and it has to be protected. This is what you're going to convey your child, and not giving any nicknames or jovial or attaching any resistance will actually stop the child from asking you for any help in future. Number 3, teach your child to say no. Many children, when they feel uncomfortable or fear or nervous, at that situation, they do not know how to say no. So what we have to tell the child is, whenever you're feeling a fear, when somebody is going to make you nervous or uncomfortable, you have all the rights in the world to say no to them. Whenever you're going to teach your child saying no, make sure that they also understand what is meant by bad touch and then they have to resist saying no to it. These are some of the important ways to help your child feel confident and handle the situation in a much better way. From this point on how to tell your child to say no, we are moving to the 4th point where we have to role play. Role playing is a great way to prepare your child. This role playing actually helps your child how to say the no and also helps them to seek the adult whom they trust. For example, you can create a situation where you are going to become a person who is going to make the child uncomfortable and help the child identify that you are feeling uncomfortable and you have to say no. And how you will say that no, you have to say that no so strongly that the other person stop making you uncomfortable. And the next moment they have to go away from that place and find a trusted person like a parent or a teacher or a close relative whom they can express and seek help for. This will help your child to develop the confidence over themselves to solve this problem. From here, we are going to the fifth step of helping your child to encourage open communication. Many children do not openly communicate, but parents always expect the children to tell whatever happened in school or whatever happened in the friend's house when the parents are not present. But children refuse to answer or express it. This is where parents have to sit on a daily basis and tell the child that what they did in office during the daytime, and then ask the child regularly what they did at school or they did at a different place when parents are not there. When you are regularly going to have a session of open talks on telling about whatever happened along with you, the children also started talking about what happened in their time when the parents are not there. And slowly when they start expressing it, and when you are going to create a routine out of it, children will start openly expressing themselves. Remember, this is not a one-day process to encourage an open talk. You have to consistently make sure that you have this routine of expression on a daily basis for about 15 to 20 days. Then the children start to develop this open expression. This is so important because whenever your children is in trouble and they are not going to express openly, then that becomes a huge trouble. In order to avoid that, have a routine in your daily life where the children express themselves openly. When we teach our children what is good touch and bad touch and how to handle that situation, we are actually not only helping the children, we are actually empowering our children to become confident and protect themselves in such situations. Let's work together to create a safe world for all the children around us. Like this, more helpful videos are upcoming in our channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Myself Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach.